Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatadeshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you for all of you being here. My gratitude, and my gratitude also to all the organizers and for having. And today's topic, as Sripala Prabhu was introducing, what shapes a better life. So it's towards the end of the year. I was recently speaking in very similar lines at NYU. So I thought I can share something very similar here also with all of you. So just to warm up to the topic. So I hope you all have one person next to you. You can turn and for a minute you can share something about one choice that really actually influenced your life in a big way in this year 2025. And maybe after a minute we can take whoever is very enthusiastic to share. We can take some from all of your discussions. You can turn to next person next to you and share about one choice that really actually helped you, that really changed or influenced your 2025 in a major way.
One choice you made that influenced you. Yeah. For me, it was recent actually. For me, this was recent actually, 2 weeks ago. I decided I wanted to eat healthy. Eating a lot of sugar, candy, caffeine soda. That's one of It's great.
Good.
It's great to hear.
Good. Good. Be inclusive. Okay. Clap once if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. Clap thrice if you hear me. Okay. Thank you. I hope you got some time to share both of your choices. You both got an opportunity to share. So anyone would like to go, that you're very inspired to share about one of your choices that really changed or influenced? Yes, Alan.
Bhakti Center.
Thank you. That sounds like I planted you as an advertisement.
Put him in the back.
No, I'm just saying it is for sure. I cannot. Thank you. Thank you. So kind of you. Anyone else? Thank you, Alan.
I can second that. I was just telling George, basically. This becoming more and more regular here, and it's on the temple in Brooklyn, and changing my consciousness quite a bit.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very, very encouraging. We'll take Ashutosh and then you. Yeah. Yes.
I was sharing with Jamba, and I will add what our brother here just shared. Bhakti Center, of course, it's accessible, it's very close to where I live, and it served many purposes of growth and beautiful association. So I have to definitely say that and express my gratitude. And secondly, I decided to stay put with an interfaith, interspiritual ministry seminary I've been undergoing. Now this is my second year. Somewhere down the line, I kind of like double-guessed myself. And I said, you know what, you began this, see it through, finish it. And I don't regret it because there's a lot of healing processes that are taking place constantly, along with what I received from, sharing with this community. And I cannot regret what that has brought to my life. So it is a plus. And I will remember this always. So that's that.
Thank you. Yourself, would you like also to introduce?
Yeah, mine isn't as, that's really nice for you guys for the Bhakti Center. Mine's been recent. It's just been to try to eat healthier and try to be, healthier in that sense. So I've recently stopped a lot of like sugar products, candy, soda, that stuff. So I'm trying to focus on being healthier. I know it's December, but hopefully it'll be 2026 that I'll, see a lot more improvements.
Yeah, all the best. Anyone else?
For me, it was
Right.
a few months ago, I signed up for a Bhakti Sashki course that was being hosted by the Buddha Temple, and I thought that one choice that influenced me in a major way.
Amazing. It helps you to study and be grounded in scriptures more.
Yeah, and then just association and just the vibration and having that influence.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Actually, when I was thinking about this, there's so many choices, and I was thinking which one stands out the most. And I was reflecting, it might not even be my choice. So I had this big yearning for more soulful dialogues and experiences outside of busy life. And so I really didn't know how to find them, therefore I was just doing a lot of things. I don't know if that was a choice or it's like the chicken and egg, like it was a reaction to something that was missing or looking, so that did bring me to different seminars in New York, that did lead me to Bhakti Center, that did lead me to Soul Talk, to Kirtan, to other things, and so I was just thinking, maybe it wasn't even a choice, maybe it was just like a unfolding.
Thank you. Yes, Mandals. Hare Krishna.
I was telling Shahar, maybe like the biggest choice or my intention for this year was like living more out of excitement and less out of fear. So like kind of like believing in myself, and that's been like a big choice.
Thank you. Since I asked everyone a question, if there is anybody else who really want to share, you're welcome. I also feel obliged to share, since I asked all of you and make think. For me personally, one choice that really, more than a choice, I chose a mentor also, and I've been looking for a mentor, and I actually found one very nice mentor of mine, both from India. I have one from India, one in the US. So they've been such help to me personally. It's very nice to actually open up to people and share your experiences, ask for, and also it's very encouraging and uplifting. At the same time, accountability. So one of the intentions for year 2025 was to create more accountability, because mind is not very easy to control. When you create accountability, it's much easier. I've surely taken one good step in the right direction. I would like to work more on that in 2026. So yeah, that's one thing that really brought me out of a lot of mental loops. So I'm very grateful for that. To my mentors, that accountability really helped. That honest dialogue and support. So that was one choice which really helped me. So as he was saying, like he just made a choice in December. So we can always think, oh, I cannot go back, and I lost all my 2025. But it's like we can never go back and change the beginning, but we can always start now. Even like there is more than a week left in 2025 actually. So we can always like start now and change the ending. We can change the direction of our lives even today, and it will surely change the tone for 2026. It will set a good tone for 2026. So if you want a really strong showing up in 2026, so still there are 10 more years to start planning actually. And what you decide now, what you meditate now, and what you resolve now will actually change the direction for 2026 also.
Question.
Alan, yes?
How are you finding your mentor? Like, how do you know, what do you look?
Well,
What kind of mentor?
it's a bigger process in the sense. For me, I have some requirements. Basically, you need to know what you want to some extent, what you're looking in a mentor. So it's a process of by elimination also. Sometimes I have had some, and then you need to have some amount of self-awareness to know what you exactly need. But specifically, where do you need accountability in life? Like, do you need accountability in your spiritual life? Do you need more accountability in your personal discipline, in your professional life? So all of those things can have different mentors. So I was mainly looking for more accountability in discipline as well as in my spiritual life. So accordingly, you choose. We can connect more on that.
So you
Yeah.
like interview a few mentors and be like,
No, I don't interview them. Like I kind of come across them. I kind of come across them, and it's like more like you kind of know. Okay, this person I'm able to connect, and they're able to encourage me, and like uplift me. One reason, like most of the times, our choices or wishes don't really manifest fully is we usually have vague wishes. Like say for example, for me to feel like, oh, I want to improve accountability, it's still a very vague. It's more directional, much more directional than I want a better life. So wanting a better life is a very vague choice, is a very vague wish. But having a clear vision, which area of my life actually can improve and will also help improve other areas of my life, will influence my life. We always look for outcomes. I want to lose this much weight. I want to do this. Like it's very outcome based. We think we never create systems that can actually help support those outcomes. We don't never create a system or a process for achieving those outcomes. It's very human to actually look at others and what they're doing and think, oh, I want that. We kind of scroll someone's Instagram feed and think, oh, they're traveling, they're happy, they look, they have a good partner, good looking partner, or they have improved their physique or their appearance, their portfolio looks good. So we just look at the externals of people, but we never focus on what we are becoming. Like, who do you want to be? That is more important than just mimicking someone else. And more than anything, most resolutions never make it into reality because we feel very guilty. Oh, already 1 month passed in 2026. I haven't changed much. I don't think I can change. It's so hard. Let me just abandon it completely. Go back to my usual ways. So because of feeling guilty, we also avoid honest reflection that can actually improve the quality of our life. So even someone wants to improve, had a wish for 2025, there is still 10 plus days to actually improve it. So that's one other thing. If you really want a better life, it's not enough just to have a vague wish. You need to have a clear vision, and you don't just look for outcomes, but you also want to look at the systems that can actually help you get those outcomes. Don't just copy others. Think of who you want to become in 2026 or in general in life, and don't let guilt stop you from actually growing.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we're building our system,
Mhm.
how specific do we need to get? Like very specific to like perfection, or not that specific?
Specific is not about perfection, it's about improvement.
Or just keep on improving the system?
Keep improving, like go closer to, like make it practical. You're not looking for perfection. What you're looking for is better engagement, one step at least in the better direction. Because what we are not changing in our lives is what we are actually choosing. There is a lot of scope in our life, there's space in our life that we could actually change. We could actually endeavor and change the quality of our lives. We somehow, for some reason, we end up not changing, and we think it's just the time has not yet come. But we are not like thinking that we are constantly, consciously choosing it by not changing things in our lives. So what you're not changing is what you're choosing, and we are responsible for that to a large extent. So it's a very natural question. What does a better life actually mean to you? Again, you can change another partner and discuss this question. What does a better life actually mean to you? Earlier, I think you got what I was saying. You can take a minute, you can change another person, some other person than whom you spoke earlier.
Better life means to me is more freedom, choices, being able to have more options available to choose. Right now, I feel like we live in a society where people work here, study time this, dinner time this, everything. But when you have the freedom to be able to choose, that allows you to feel like
Yeah, everything else
I cannot take this out. I cannot take this out because I do not feel Good. Good. Clap once if you hear me. Clap twice. Clap thrice. Okay. Thank you. Let's take the reflection and then we'll come to your question. Is that okay? Okay. Anyone would like to share? what does a better life actually mean to you, or anything that was shared? Yes.
In observing, targeting, looking at all the things that are outdated, that are not working in my life, and creating a course of action of implementations that will help me transform those things into actions that will render beautiful, very powerful outcomes. That is a better life for me. If I feel like I'm stuck on the same place, there's no purpose for it. For me, that's misery. It feels really bad. And I'm actually in the middle of working exactly that I'm saying, that I'm talking about. So, yeah, that's what a better life.
Upgrading your life is your vision of making a better life for the future.
And eradicating the stuff that is not working
Okay.
and remaining consistent on the actions
To improve.
that will create improvement, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, Jordan.
What does a better life mean to you? That means getting out what you're putting in. And that question made me think of a client of mine. He's a cloud engineer in Northern Virginia who makes $225K a year. And that's like the equivalent of making like half a million in New York City. But he's in a long distance relationship with a woman in North Jersey who makes half of what he makes as an executive assistant. And he hired me to put together a report and a slide deck trying to sell moving to Northern Virginia to her. But that's not what he's getting, less than what he's putting in. Because if you're just making that type of money, he doesn't need to be in a long distance relationship. He doesn't need to beg across state lines for love. I mean, she should be hiring me to make a report and a slide deck for him to marry her.
Okay, so that's the philosophy is you get more than what you invest. Like you're like a better investment. You want maximum output of your investments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's we all look for it in our own ways. We all look for it. We all try to invest and see more returns of our investment. Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah, Richa.
Being at a point where your mind is like you have mental peace
Mm.
and you feel relaxed and like there's no chaos, because there are all these like silly things that keep bothering us every time, and there's all this chaos going on all the time. So just getting at a place where you can just be peaceful in whatever the situation is.
Being at peace. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to share, I was noticing, so both of us, she shared the word peace, I shared the word love. And it was interesting that none of the stuff was external.
Mhm.
And it was a bit more of like, how do you experience peace or being in love, like in irrespective of what's happening.
Thank you. Wow. Anyone else? Yeah.
I would say riding the highs and lows of life without being completely shaken away.
Mm-hmm.
Having that sense of peace and okayness.
What the Bhagavad Gita calls as equanimity. Yeah. Thank you. I know your name. Can you remind me again?
Priya.
Priya. Yes. Thank you. This is the third time I'm asking. I know the beginning of the name, but the ending of the name is unique. Priya. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else? What does a better life actually mean to you? What do you think makes a better life? Like really going on a granular level, on a very simple granular level of any decision, anything. How do you actually, what makes it better? Like what's one way to approach it? Any decision, like how do you make good decisions? Or how do you make a better life? Alan?
You gotta do everything that you love.
Mm-hmm.
Every decision you make, it's because you love that decision. Not because you like it, you love it.
You love it.
And then you work towards it and you figure it out.
Yeah. As long as you're loving the right things, yeah, that principle would surely make it work. Yeah, as long as your love is in the right place, it surely works. I know. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else?
I think it should fundamentally make you happy.
Mm-hmm. We're all looking for happiness.
Yeah.
True. Anjanji's experience. He's going towards the end of my presentation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't see your slide.
No, I'm just kidding. So, in short, like better choices lead to a better life. So the whole science is like, are we actually able to make better choices? It's not that any of us in this room know less about making better choices or what is a better choice than me. I don't think my qualification here is like, oh, no one in the room knows that what is a better choice. We all know what is a better choice. We are here to actually explore what stops us from making a better choice, despite actually knowing. So that is the wisdom that I'm trying to share from the path of bhakti, that despite knowing why are we not able to why are we unable to make those choices, because as we all know that what is a better choice? How do you define a better choice? Yeah.
Wait, you forgot my question. I was going to ask a question.
That's what I thought when you raised your hand last time. You were going to ask you a question.
No, that was my answer to your question. I had a question. Like, is there like an ideal life, or you just keep? There's always improvement once you reach the ideal stage.
Love is infinite. You can always love someone more. So when that relationship is with the Supreme, it is always infinite. It can always continue it is ever fresh and it's ever expanding. So it's not that it does not become stale. It becomes exciting, it becomes refreshing, it becomes adventurous all the time. But in order to actually experience that level of love in your heart, you need to actually cleanse your mind and develop your spiritual consciousness. But in terms of materially, there is no end to it. However much you improve, like Jim Carrey says, like everyone in the world should become famous, rich, and successful. So they will know there is nothing here on the top. So however much materially you try to externally improve your life, which I'm not against it. We all need, like I own a laptop, I own a mobile phone, I own my own external needs. I do meet them. However, is that all? Like I used to have a very old phone until a few months back and I got a new phone. Has the quality of my life like drastically changed just because I upgraded my phone? Yes, in some ways. I don't need to anymore copy my message and put it in an email and then copy it from my email and paste it on my laptop. I can copy my message from my phone and I can directly paste it into my laptop. But what is the quality of message I'm writing? That has not changed. It's just my ability to exchange my messages between my phone. My connectivity with my phone and my laptop has improved. But my connectivity with my own self, my connectivity with others, my connectivity with the world and the Supreme, Lord, has that improved? So both are necessary, but where is the end? How much you can improve the externals alone? How far? How long? So we are also here trying to focus on how can we actually improve life inside out. So all the choices that we see, like in terms of upgrading the technology, it's an outside upgradation of life. But it completely neglects that there is an inner life which is completely independent of. It's not that a poor person cannot be happy. There is no scientific research that has proved that a poor person cannot be happy. Nor has science proved that all rich people are happy.
What about a homeless person? Can he be happy?
If he has a certain level of spiritual consciousness, they can be happy irrespective of their externals. But when I say that, it can sound like, because I'm not living in that reality, so that external difficulty they may go through, I don't want to discount that external difficulty that someone is going through. But if that person has a spiritual consciousness, if they see their life, why they are there and what is the whole picture, everything happening in our life is trying to teach us something. If that person has an internal quality of reflection and seeing their life in a broader picture, if they have spiritual consciousness, they can even be happy at that stage. It's not easy, but it can be. It cannot be unruled.